been talking about Stomach, but no one's been talking about Wizard. He was the #1 rated EU Challenger player, but before that, he was the #1 Zim on console. Dapper flash YouTube scroll thumbnails of people saying he's the #1 Zim on console. He was the #1, I guess, cheater on console, if you want to call Zim cheating is what it is. He was an M&K player on console. He was absolutely disgusting. Now he switched over, first ever stage playing PC comp. He got top rated in EU Challenger League. He's literally like the mirror of Stompin' in EU. He's got picked up by Fnatic. It's time to go. Alright, Layer again. The same map that Stompin' played yesterday, bro. These pro teams fucking love Layer, bro. Looks like Fnatic are playing at Tachanka than an Owl Strat. Smoke banned by WYLDE. A Wizard on the Azami here against WYLDE, which was a team that actually qualified for Pro League through Challenger League. So Wizard's team, which he was teaming with Krex, another Jinxieverse player, they ended up getting first rounded in playoffs. So they didn't even make it as far as Stompin' team did in NA Challenger playoffs. Stompin' team got second rounded, but the team that ended up going all the way through to make Pro League was WYLDE. Now Fnatic do have previous major fucking winner Spoit's IGL, or I think it's Spoit's IGL, not IGL I guess, but Spoit's old teammate on the team, Deepak. So let's see how they do against each other. Ying, Raora, Glass take for Skinny Penis Hallway, no shield, double shield ban for Fnatic, no Blackbeard from WYLDE. This guy's that's the worst Hashom picks of all time. Well, that was like really bad Hashom picks, I'm not gonna lie. Like if anyone fucking peeked down the hallway while he was doing those Hashom picks, he would have been dead. Walk underneath to hold that rotate, make sure the armor player can't walk in and out of the fucking room. Smokes comes through and the Glass entry starts coming in. He is getting hit by the Fen Raid and does need to shoot it off. Ooh, Sarks drops on kills the buck underneath. This will make the crossfire up top a lot more potent. He's getting cut from outside. Groupie double peeking with him. Can he get out or no? Can he sprint across or no? Garen seems to have him fully cut off. Wiz? Low? I think he downed one. No, he didn't down when it was a... Oh, they're going for plant already. They're already executing. They forced one to the side. They're already executing. Frenzy gets 2! Posty is not that bad of a posty. They retake through this hallway. Good C4 to the roar door. Don't blow yourself up. Good. Wait to make contact with each other. Wait for Wiz to double swing. Good swing. They need the Azamis. To block off the doorway. They can block off the doorway. They can start diffusing. And they can block off this door. They can start diffusing. Did they block off the door? They didn't block off the door. How are they going to defuse? You need to block off the door with the Azamis. You need to double swing this guy now. Oh, if he used his fucking Azami in a better way, they would have won the round. You can long arm it too. No! Gets the second body. Now they can play the anchor strat. Now WYLDE have full vertical control. They have the ram to make all the vert they need. They use the Raora to block off the stock door while they go for the filtration stairs execute. Similar to what Stompin' team did. Similar to what G2 did.
It's a little bit of time wasting and nothing else. And admittedly, this has been a slower start for WYLDE. Still not in a bad position, don't get me wrong. Like, they're definitely moving through the map with a bit of pace. If you can, look down at the bottom left corner of your screen, see all the positions that the players are in. They've got this first floor control.
They get activated from vert. Just walk over it with vert and then shoot it, dog. What the fuck? What are we waiting for? You're wasting a nade on it. Your vert player could have fucking popped it himself. Hello?
Now look how they're probably the only team that I've ever seen run Raora 2 rounds in a row so far, Tim.
Yeah, this is it. Raora does have
maybe
a little bit niche,
Here comes the flank, Sarks. Looking for the flank drone. I think EU and Brazil do have one thing over NA though, is like they're so much better at being aware of like drones. I feel like NA teams get fucked by teams that have good drones.
Wasted a nitro on the previous round. We'll see whether that has any serious impact.
Sarks crosses through lobby. This flank needs to work out because like WYLDE literally have a perfect execute setup. There's no wall denial on the wall that was being tubed, so the moment they get that wall open, they can cut the entire cross of the site from bottom filtration, and then they could just like win. Oh, but they know the flank. They know the flank's coming through. They know Sarks is here. Hello? Do they not know? Hello, Ma? Hello? What is Sarks doing? Sarks? What is going on? He is distracting the vert though. Glass comes through. Where'd the roar door on the stock? Do they not have a roar on a stock door? You just need to roar on stock door. Hello, are we trolling? Did Sarks retake vert? Sarks actually
looks like it might be done.
They had a Deimos track and a cam and 2 people knowing that Sarks won the flank and a Aura door off for the flank, and Sarks still won that.
pressure across. That's not actually where they're going to find Sarks.
The Sark's frozen. Oh my god, Wiz, come on, here we go.
Like I said, they need to make
Looks
sure
like
that
Wiz
they
is holding the
don't
same
find it.
position that
Wizard
Stompin did.
finds them, though, takes down
He's playing literally the same exact position that Stompin is.
What a big pickup for the
Flashbang comes through, but he has
Rockets.
he has more help this
Fnatic
time.
in round 3.
Wiz plays a similar role. They're both cut players. Like Kaysen, Wiz, and Stompin all like play like cut roles, like stationary positions. They're both set. They're all like sentry turret type players. That's why they mop so many kills.
Drop Jack to had a good tournament back at Reload to pick up Wizard. I think shows a lot about how much they believe that he
Oh, unfortunate for Wizard.
Whimsy
Whimsy read his fucking.
I'm really sorry, my man.
Here comes the flashbang. Is anyone holding his doorway though? They are holding his doorway. They know he's in the corner though. That Nomad's not going to do much, even if it does go off on him. Good crossfire held by Fnatic. They just need to make sure they don't move. If they get even a little bit fidgety, they lose everything.
Like he's ready to win it when it does. Grubby is going to take a lot of damage there, but again, there's not much progress happening here from Wild. They have diffuser in hand.
Wild just taking their sweet time. Are they going to triple swing these guys? Ooh.
That clock keeps on ticking. Boomsy is going to be dropped. That's the
Oh, good picks on these. Here comes the backstab from Mats, but I think it's already too little, too late. Yep, too little, too late. People saying Zim was cringe. Just let you know, Stompin was in. Yet everyone was in, bro. Like I think every single player that has played Xbox that is good has tried a Zim once.
Very effective when it comes to an execute, assuming you can get to
But that's why they're good with keyboard mouse. Like they switched over and they're already good, not because like they never played it before, because they've been Zim before, bro.
Continues to Wild, 30 seconds on into the round before they get into the building again. Something that they've done very well.
What does your girlfriend think of it? She deals with it
quickly. We quite often will see teams, you know, struggle to take that first step. They'll be on the rappel, they'll be on the drones, and
not Mingo. Oh, ball right, Mingo Jace. Majingo Majize.
30, 40 seconds at the most, and what it does is put Fnatic's roamers under a little bit more pressure because they know that it's going to be heading their way pretty quickly.
Ooh, grim shotgun for taking up the staircase. Will Jags get caught with his pants down? He's gonna keep firm. Remember, this is the hallway take that we were talking about earlier. The operational hall take that was done against G2 earlier in the game. They need to walk up the rocket stairs at the same time while they go for this breach. Now nading for the Tachanka. Tachanka, can you stay alive? Deimos going underneath. Oh, Sarks kills Deimos. That's very good. And did you see that Wizard used the zombie to block his floor? So make sure he wasn't getting floor banged by the Deimos off the live ping. Sarks in the free roam seems like a lot to deal with though. Sarks has been so good for his team this whole game. He's been flanking the first floor, flanking everything. He's been winning the team purely off his own flanks. Look at this, man. Sarks has just been like winning the game by himself with these flanks. It looks like these are the duos to look out for at either team. Wizard and Sarks and Stompin and Laura. They're so fucking good. Now he retakes up Rocket Stairs and now they have that control. TK from Wild, they're falling apart at the seams. You bit Wizard in Challenger League, but now Wizard has a Pro League team. How will you deal with it?
Fnatic, they're experienced enough that they're just going to dig in here. They know they don't need to go chasing these kills. They don't need to look for them. They're just going to let the clock do the job.
Wow.
Let the utility do the job. Groovy peeking out from behind that mirror for an easy freebie. And that leaves Garen with it all to do. 30 seconds, 1v5 required. Not going to happen. The push comes
Sarks playing it very, very well. They're using the Tachanka so well on both the top floor side and the bottom floor side to like deny out time. Oh, they're going for a power. They're going for a power on these players. Wow, beautiful double swing. Beautiful. You see that little bitty play? They all right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go double aggress together. This is what I needed to see out of the Wolves team earlier. If Wolves played like this against G2, the game would have been a lot closer. But they didn't play a single thing aggressively together at all. They just all one by one by one by one. You know what I mean? So.
Unable to slow him down. Evans had a rush showing as well, but the fact that Blackbeard was there alone kind of tells you a lot. You need to be having a player near that Blackbeard to be able to put some pressure on from behind the safety.
That's all you had to say, bro. That's all you had to say.
Well, maybe overcomplicated things for themselves a little bit.
Fnatic one of the better EU teams? I mean, maybe.
Yes, I think so.
We'll see.
I think it's.
It might be like if G2 and Fnatic are good this stage, it might be like top 4, top 5, both of them. Top 3 is definitely like, you know, VP Falcons secret, right?
Garen manages to get in and get that kill. That's what we need to see more of from Wild, because so far they've lost 2 people before that without any response whatsoever. No damage onto Sarks, no damage onto Groovy, who got those first 2 kills. So trade game, working together as a team, playing together, able to impact on each other's death. So damage definitely needs to be happening more for Wild.
Oh shit,
Sure,
oh
and they've
shit.
got a lot to do here,
Oh
Sneak and
shit.
Garen.
Push through. Oh shit.
We've already seen a bit of a magical moment coming out of Garen in particular, but it hasn't repeated across the rounds. As we often say, Lightning doesn't always
Ruby
strike
gets
twice.
his.
Ruby finds a double. One left lying, and they know exactly where it is.
Yeah, while they're getting washed right now. Is it a defensive thing? Is it an attacking thing? We'll see. Are they a bad defensive thing? We'll see. 60% of PC champs that aren't pros macro? I have no fucking clue. But that would be very sad. Is this for top 4 or is this for mid 4? Oh, how confused. This is for mid 4. No, this is for briefs, right? This is a fucking hole for briefs. Crossfire now behind the reinforced wall and the fucking desk. Are they gonna reinforce off? Are they gonna layer off towards green, top green though? Top like balls? No, they're not. They're gonna keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Looks like that's a play. Backstab from Sneak Sound. Can he get it though? Oh, they really want to fight this door. They really want to fight this door. They're not giving it up. Wow, Groupie does not want to give this up, dog.
Will there be a trade this time from WYLDE? Probably not. Nade comes in, but no.
Good nade, forces him to move, kills him.
Is
Sneak Sound able to find the backstab?
In a position to do something about it. Jegs, however, is there for Fnatic, and this is what I'm talking about. The good teams will.
Garen gets his.
Trade game well. Garen manages to pick up the.
Gets 2. Oh shit! All of the Wisdom Zarks. The duo that I was talking about looking out for.
7 and 4, going well, playing those hard breach operators.
Now they have to drop and plant the bomb. 2v2 on the site is absolutely the worst because look, Sarks is getting ready to retake top floor. The moment they double drop to try to go for a wizard, if they do double drop to go for a wizard, then one of them are going to play and retake top floor and play all the vert again over the site once again, right? So it's a gamble. Like, do you just send one down to like take on wizard, or do you drop 2 people to get a 2-on-1, but then the enemy retakes top floor? How do you metagame this? You have no idea. Wizard no C4, can't really fight back on the vert. Does he leave out the green hall side too? Are they giving up the site? They're playing retake now. Full retake on the side, double drop. Oh, not gonna count. Oh, what a shot by fucking Sarks, bro. Come on, Wiz.
Oh. Wizard versus Sneak, but out comes Sneak. Sure, this big swap over is going to be the spicy one to see whether or not that momentum carries on for Fnatic. I mean, again, probably looking.
Bro, you haven't even worked today? Yeah, but I fucking got up early. Dirt Chrome thinking this up and Jono ads. I stayed up late and I got up early, bro.
Wraps up in time for, well, I'd say for supper, but no, it's quite hard.
Also, that's so insane for you guys to say, like, oh, you haven't worked your second job today. How are you tired, bro? Like, what are you guys doing, bro?
The emotions and the excitement will have been at an all-time high, getting through into
Fnatic now on the attack, Mav tricking the wall.
It's going to be one that's probably difficult to get to sleep after.
Got Wolves tomorrow to face off against and prep for.
Exactly, that's it. It's still work to be done, but you know, when you've put so much time and effort, like a team like WYLDE have done as the academy, to get in here and to get to this position. It certainly doesn't stop once you get there. So I'm sure they've been working hard. But Deepak just being careful, getting the smoke canister out so that he doesn't get spotted whilst opening up that wall with the Maverick. There's no bars on side, so they're not playing for that. It was literally just to protect the Maverick.
Don't get shot underneath the wall or anything crazy on those lines in case someone's lay there ratting. And again, it's relatively expendable utility for the Maverick too. So don't think he feels too bad about it. Of course, he's got one. He can still use if required. No Warden to face off against on the other side, so possibility is there if they need it. The right idea, at least from WYLDE, but they are looking.
They are already getting ready to go for the entries. Bathroom side and display window side. Smoking up the doorway. Now they're entry coming through, but there's still a player on Rocket Stairs. Who's gonna win this one? Jegs gets the backstab. Beautifully coordinated. Beautifully coordinated with this. They smoke the door out so they can push on the hallway, and then the Rocket Stairs entry comes at the same time. But the Blackbeard goes down though. 2v3. 2v3. Big Wiz is still up. Can Big Wiz save this? Third Chrome thinking of the sub and no ads. Deepak gets 1. Big Wiz is in bathroom. Can he salvage this? Big Wiz 1v2. Can you help your teammate or no, your teammate's dead?
And they could well be bringing them back within 1 round. Wizard needs to have a real.
Oh, almost baited up the crossfire. Garage take. It looks like a split take from Fnatic. They're gonna have one guy lurking around the backside, taking the backstab, and then and then most of the players going from garage. Goyo gets popped on Groovy. Good patience from him. If he walked in too far, he would have immediately died to that Goyo. Doesn't die to the Vigil on the flank. Good job by Groovy. Enemy has a lot of vert though. Are they gonna get hunted down? Jegs does hunt them on the vert. Yep.
He's coming across the Blackbeard there, just bouncing off that shield. No damage taken, and that opens things up for Fnatic to start their march on forward. Jegs
getting lockers open.
Getting rid of that vigil.
Now they open the next lockers one. They can go for pillar point if they get toxin control.
Bit of a nuisance. I've got to be mindful of Sneak Bite, mind you. He's still up on that first floor in Armory right now. Could look to flank his way down and cause trouble.
Acing up the walls to get access to. He has one more Ace charge. He needs to use this for the pillar wall and lockers.
Start lining themselves up.
Oh, it's already soft. Never mind. Demon from below. They give this up and don't know ads.
Yeah, I'd like to see Fnatic getting
Then we can have the Blackbeard just like breach through this, I guess, if you really wanted to. Aurora comes in, gets an entry to stock. Impacted out. If he played that impact closer, he would have been dead. Sarks would have been dead. Big Wiz 2 and 5, however. Blackbeard pushing through. Wizard going down. Player in Toxin dead. There's player in connector. Little connector room. Does he get him? Ooh, pushing up close. Oh, baits up the ability. Who's gonna win the melee battle? It's him high. It's a tie on the melee battle. Wow!
I've just no idea.
Yeah, I've just no idea what
Sarks up the lurk skis.
Yeah, I'm terrible with most breeds, but when you've had one, it's pretty easy to know what they are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know that it's a dog.
Yeah, it goes woof.
They have rocket stairs. They have mez control. They have everything they need to start going for this ROM clear. Here comes a grenade. Forces the player out. What a fucking nade. Holy shit. It downed him. What a fucking nade. Sarks is playing out of his fucking mind this game. He just solo killed the player inside of fucking server and fucking tiles window area. I mean, or glass window area.
I'm not sure what's gone on with the nade from Mats there. The nade goes in and he just seems to stay.
Oh!
I don't know if he was
What the fuck? He just like fake sprint. What the fuck? It doesn't even matter though. Look at Groupie with this Blackbeard or with his Blackbeard spacing again. Garen does get the refrag. They finally, it looks like WYLDE found their fucking footing in terms of being aggressive and shooting back again, but 1v2. Wiz has not been performing up to par as Stompin was earlier, so this could be scary for a while, especially such a clutch situation, but he's 1 HP. Literally a breath on him. A fucking breath on him would kill him. Bit of face at the beginning, YouTube, dude, let's fucking go. But Wizard gets him. Fnatic going for mask wall take this time. It seems like more likely than not. Swiss cheese holes on the opposite side wall to get the wall denial decayed off of the board, off of the mask wall. Gotta be careful of skinny penis hallway players going on the windows and killing everyone outside the building though.
I think coming away from this, I think they'll be happy with what they've seen. I think it's been very good.
Just in time to not die to that shit. Holy fuck.
As all teams will. Yeah, there's a couple of things they could improve. Of course there is. But like I said, generally speaking, there is a lot.
WYLDE look like they're losing a lot of composure in the way they move.
Particularly, and their teamwork together. But yeah, lots of good stuff for Fnatic.
They don't have aces. They don't have aces. How are they gonna get mask wall open? They can't use the Mountain to block the Mav while he's Maving, can they? They don't have fucking aces. No, they have to. Oh, they're going for another rocket stairs kill. Ruby gets lit up. Where the fuck is he getting lit up from? Jags to take rocket stairs again. Will he win this gunfight? Nope. First 2 entries not going to work out. The second 2 going to work out though. Wizard going down. Big Wiz down. There's a down player on the top of the mez.
May just leave him for dead at this point as the pressure.
Still a player prone behind the desk.
Do they know about the rat behind the desk? I'm not too sure they do. This could come back to bite them big time.
Yeah, I don't think they're aware here. Deepek's having a look around.
They can flood all the way around the other side. I think going for this, going for desk or mask area, R6 room is just not going to work out for them. Oh, C4. Is it good? Nope, not good. Lands on the doorway. Mez peeks up. Oh, he just saw him. He just saw him behind the desk. They just don't go for this guy. You have to fight the other side. Oh, they're trying to kill him from the other side, but the crossfire, he's downed. He is downed.
20 seconds left to go. This one is all but over for Fnatic.
Well, they got the down, which is the important part, but you now need to press on forward and get more kills. But look at them lining up this 2 versus 1 here. Tries to bait it out with a shot onto the down player, but they are giving him nothing. They don't need to put anything.
Good crossfire by WYLDE. After the Blackbeard Bark ban, he's on Montaigne now. Might be the answer though, because last round with the Montaigne, it looks like it wasn't as potential. It wasn't as potent for actually entering in and killing that guy on the rocket stairs. The entry wasn't as potent, so maybe we'll see whether or not this will be a problem for WYLDE to deal with. Jags already gets a kill though. Where's Wiz? Big Wiz with the push? Yeah, he's with the push. Toxin player though.
And of
The
course,
next step,
numbers
you
are
take
going to
the
be
control you
already
need. You have to kill that player in order to start going for the plant, right?
Second about to come up for Wizard as well. When they start getting used, you're going to start.
Can they
seeing
make
the
sure no one's
marks
playing in
forward.
that
Look at
spot?
them grouping up here as well, all in a similar spot. Just
Is there any vert above toxin, or is it a fucking hard floor side? Ooh, that's a crazy fucking angle from Bimsy though. Oh! Almost gets one, doesn't quite get it though.
Face it up and wait for them to push in. They don't need to be worrying too much about every other direction here. Just know that you can be confident in where Fnatic are pushing from. 1 minute 15 left to go. Fnatic will start that slow march forward in 8 seconds now, and all WoW can do.
Fnatic, are we gonna start going for the plant? We need to clear this Fenrir out of the spot, or whoever the fuck that is. Who is that? Is that Smoke? That's not Smoke. Who is that? It's fucking Goyo. They need to kill the Goyo before they can start going for plant. Flashbang coming through. Is the entry gonna come through? Ooh, Goyo entry. Good entry. Next player behind the pillar. Good entry off the mountain. And now that's it. That's GG. That's GG. That's GG. That's Jeebus G. Flank coming through. Deepek gets it. Fnatic win. Wizard gets his first big win. Doesn't do quite as well as stomping in the kills department, but his team was going crazy. Looks like he did his job well. Good entries by Groupie. I'm really impressed with Groupie's shield play. I'm really impressed with Sark's abilities to carry the team on his back through the flanks and shit. TRIP, Cookie, thinking the sub Jonah adds. Hopefully we'll see both of these teams face harder and harder opposition as the league goes on. Anyways, it's been your boy Fett. I'm tired of shit. I'm gonna...